I went to hometownquiltcompany.com and downloaded the template. Now, I cut the template out, taped it together, and I placed it on here and traced around the template. But you can cut your pieces out if you want to. That's totally up to you. You do whatever you like. Now, I've got 2 eyes. I'm going to sew those on first. Now, I am going to change my thread color to black because I don't want to sew it in white. And I'm just going to straight stitch around the eyes, just in a circle. But you could use buttons or anything you wanted, really, for the eyes. I'm just using these pieces of oval cut fabric. And he doesn't even really have to have any eyes if you don't want to give him any eyes. I'm going to sew these eyes on with a straight stitch, and I'm just going in a circle around each one of them. Back stitching when I start and when I stop. You can also zigzag if you want to. I don't want to, but if you want to, I want you to.
Now, y'all will realize later in this video why, but all of a sudden, I just think this ghost doesn't really need any eyes.
Now, I just changed my top thread to black. I didn't change my bobbin thread because your bobbin is on the underside of your project, and it's not going to show anyway. So I'm going to change my top thread back to white, and I'm going to lay my 2 pieces pretty side out and pretty side out. So one piece pretty side face down, the second piece pretty side face up, and I'm going to sew all the way around here, except I'm going to leave a hole right here so that I can stuff it in just a minute. Now I'm going to sew it with a straight stitch, back stitching when I start and when I stop, and I'm going to sew directly on the lines that we drew.
I hope y'all are enjoying the Halloween projects as much as I am, and I'm not a Halloweeny kind of girl. I don't love the spooky stuff. I don't love the scary stuff, but I do love the cute, fun stuff, especially since I have little people. I just recently redid the little lady's bedroom, and I'm using some pillow stuffing from some old pillows that they have beat to high heaven, but you can use old pillow stuffing like I'm using, or you can use polyfill, and you can stuff it as full as you want. I don't want mine to be super stuffed, so I'm just stuffing mine lightly, but you do what you want.
I have mine stuffed as full as I want him. So now I'm going to come and sew right here on this line. That's the hole that I left. We're going to sew it closed. Now I'm just going to cut it out with my pinking shears. Now, don't ask me why, but I traced this template with an ink pen, so it ain't coming out. So don't do that. Use a fabric marker or some chalk or something that will go away. And when you're cutting, you're going to cut just close to the line that you drew, which is what you sewed on. Don't cut that line or else you'll cut your stitches and your whole ghost will come apart. We do not want that. Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. I'll show you from this side because from this side you get to see his eyes, but you also can see the lines that I drew. So I'm going to turn him around and use them on the back side with no eyeballs. I'm having the most fun with Halloween. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.